Yes, hello again. As you know, issue management is a critical process for the construction sector, and there are a lot of issues on the site, and a lot of them are so urgent and need coordination. And people are using standard things like WhatsApp, email, calling each other, and in this process, they lose a lot of time. Uh, for example, they call the subcontractor, they call their other departments, they ask questions, they assign issues to responsibles, and you have to check it. And this is not an easy process. Generally, a lot of time is consuming. Because of that, we think that we can manage this system automatically using a digital assistant, a chatbot. And then, as you know, the issues are so critical. The small changes can create big differences. And if you don't know these changes, as you can see in this cartoon, you can leave interesting problems in your construction site like this. This red bag has the sandwich, and green bag is your parachute. So you have to know that this change. So change management is so related with issue management again, and all depends on the coordination. We think that we need a better solution to do that, and we look to people working on the construction site. You know that people are using messaging tools so effectively on the site. They are sending messages each other. They are taking messages, and they are using it daily basis for the issues, for the coordination. There's a two big problem in there. One, all these messages are not registered, so company don't know anything about it. And secondly, maybe the more important thing, all these data are so important to understand how the construction site is going on and how the problems are solving. Unfortunately, a lot of company don't know what is going on the site. And this system, if we can automate the system, automatically we can answer standard problems. We can solve them easily because we have already solution in the backend, and we can give some suggestions to the technical people or the managers. So because of that, we look for a better solution for the coordination. Of course, there are some apps, different brands, but you know that these apps, generally people don't use it effectively. They are using like it for just reporting purposes. But this should be a live project. It should be so responsive. So because of that, we decided to find a proactive solution, not reactive. And for this proactive solution, we started to use a chatbot. Do you know chatbots? Maybe you know, maybe don't. But it's basically a chatbot, a robot that automatically answers your questions. Generally, you will see maybe it in some retail stores, in some e-commerce websites, or some customer relations chatbots. Maybe you have seen that. Just easily you ask some questions and it answers and it coordinates this question. So the main problem of the chatbots it's not easy to understand what is going on because the content can be so changeable, and chatbot cannot understand easily the problem. So because of that, using chatbot in a narrow domain creates an important advantage for us. Our narrow domain is construction sector, more specifically issues. So if you focus on the small area, you can do a lot of things more meaningful, and you can understand the content easily, and you can chatbot can answer questions or manage the coordination easily. We selected Telegram, the first messaging tool. Maybe you know the Telegram. Telegram is why Telegram? Because it is secure. It is secure. You can use it easily, and at the same time, it can manage easily from our side. So we selected Telegram to use in the project. Now we talk about chatbot, digital assistant, and it will learn from your data. It will be your chatbot. You can use it individually or as a team or as a company. It doesn't matter. At the end, this chatbot should learn from your data. First thing, they need a user list, names. So when you say the names, chatbot can understand who you are talking about. This is important for the chatbot. Second thing, subjects. Different companies, different issue subjects. Maybe you are on the site or you are on the office. It of course changes. So you can determine the subjects, and we can configure our digital assistant according to your subjects. And please note, it is interesting. We are using NLP in the background, natural language processing. So you define a subject, and if another person in your team define it differently, we try to connect that subject to your main defined subject. So it is a training process. So it always understand more about issue subjects or names is the same. So it is always developed itself. I think it's a cool point of the chatbots in that kind of projects. And third thing important is location, because each issue linked to a location. So all those location lists trained by the chatbot. Chatbot learn this from your project and then collect all this information and create an issue management ecosystem for you. What can we do with an issue digital assistant? First, we can register the issue. This is the first step. Second, we can search the issue and find related issues. Third, we can modify the issue. We can update it, or we can delete it. We can modify it. And issue coordination. This is another important thing, because all the issue systems are related to coordination, as I said before. So notifications, data transmission, and all these things, all these flows should be controlled by somebody or our digital assistant. So if our digital assistant check this, you understand the workflow clearly when you look back, and you understand what is the bottleneck in this issue coordination. What is the problem? Why they couldn't solve it? I think that kind of things are so important, because on the site or on the construction projects, people are blaming each other about the problems or about the issues. So you understand that from the digital assistant who took which data, who accepted, and what he did. I think this is important to understand what is going on about the issue. Now I will show just one video, then I will show a live example, and then we will conclude. Now, just I want to show it. There is here is a create issue. You see that just a minute. There's two sites, and one is working, one not. Just I want to take. Yes, this is create an issue. You can use this create an issue. It is urgent, I said, for example. Now Chatbot tried to collect some data about this issue. It asks, please enter a deadline. You say the next Tuesday, and it then said, where is the issue? And you said second floor. And please define the responsible. You said the item, and then he took this data, and then he registered it. Chatbot registered all data. You now see a step-by-step process. Then you can add some comments, some documents, some links about this issue, and it collects all of them. Now you see the step-by-step process. It is a bit boring, I know that, but you don't have to do like that. In the second side, I want to show that this. Now we are creating chatbot, create issue again by the chatbot, but as you see, we can enter different data in the same sentences. Please note that you can talk to it too. Not you have to write it, but just we are showing now is writing. So now I entered all the data just in the one message. I said I want to create issue in second floor. It is urgent. Responsible will be Aydın, and deadline is next Tuesday. Now it collects all this data, parse it, and fill the form in the background. And it looks for, is there a missing point? No, it says same thing. So in that point, digital assistant briefly tries to understand what are you saying, and it tries to collect data from your sentences and try to create issue. So this is basic idea in the background. And now I want to show a live example to you. Just a minute. Yes, just I want to check. If you have question, you can ask from Q&A. Just I want to check it. Now it is Telegram. Now of course we can use mobile app, but now I will use desktop app to show what is going on. Now just briefly, there is two user. So as you see, one is Aydın Özçekiç, this Turkish phone, and the second is Aydın UK. This is the other account. So there's two accounts. Now one will create issue and the other will reply. Our scenario is that. Now I will start with Turkish version of Aydın, Turkish mobile phone of Aydın. Yes, there's an issue manager chatbot, as you see here. This is the chatbot. Now I want to create an issue. So I say that create issue. Of course, there is some keywords to enter to some functions, but it's easy to learn, I think. It's not, they are not so critical things. Create issue in second floor, for example. I give this data and it asks to enter deadline next Monday. You can make mistype, misspelling, it's not a big problem. Yeah, it's understood generally. What is the priority of the issue? You can low or high, but you can say, for example, urgent. It can understand. Please define the responsible. Responsible is Aydın. You can just say his first name, or if he has a nickname, it can be. We will define all of them to the chatbot, so it will be easy. Then it creates an issue and it asks that please give some more details about the issue. And there's a crack on the wall, concrete wall, we can say. Concrete wall. So crack on the concrete wall. I said, and thank you for the info. I noted it as crack on the concrete wall. The subject is concrete works. It understood the subject because I use the concrete wall and it is concrete wall is concrete works. It can understand that kind of things. Of course, this is a training is going on in the background, and we are adding a new things when you are using. So it will be better and better day by day. By the way, okay, we did that. Now, yes, Aydın UK, it is other account. Now it took a message, as you see there. Yes, Türkan is sent. Other account's name is Türkan. Türkan is sent an issue to you in the second floor. Urgent deadline is next Monday, and description blah blah. Please accept or decline. For example, I accept it. The issue is accepted. Please make a comment. Okay, I will check it today. Okay, I make a note, something like that. I registered your note as I will check it today. And this note automatically goes to other account, main account. Here, as you see, Aydeniz accepted the issue, you assigned, he noted, I will check it today. Now, as you see, there is, of course, a different relation between the assignee and assigner, but there's a coordinator role, which is a bot. And bot, of course, doing the different things. You can search issues, you can modify your issues, you can take some reports. Now, how we can do it? Now we are doing it with generally Excel. When you want a report from the bot creating a template Excel file, and of course filling it with your data and saying that which is late, which is not late. We are working on that now. So this issue manager will help you as a team, or you can use of course individual. You can assign these issues yourself and you can try it. Now development is going on. We are adding new features, but what is our target? Our target is to reach a digital assistant which collects the data, and in the background we will start to make some recommendations to the people about the solutions. In the beginning it's not possible because there is no data, but afterwards when we collect enough data, I think it will be so valuable for everybody because we know who created the issue, deadline, when the people are doing it, what is the problem, there are notes, what is the subject, and at the end we are asking the solution, and we understood all the workflow and which documents they use, we understood. After a point, we start to make some recommendations. For example, when you create an issue related to a subject, we automatically recommend you to add some document, or we automatically recommend some solutions, or automatically recommend some responsible people. So to do that, we have to use it. You have to make some demos, tryings. So if you like to use it, please reach me. You can try it online and in your Telegram, and on the other hand, you can use it on other platforms too, like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger. But we start with Telegram because it is easy to implementation and easy to deploy. I think it's important. That's all. I said it will be short demo. Just I want to show you some idea. I hope it is meaningful for you. Do you have a question? If you have, I try to answer. If you don't, I will finish it. Thank you. I haven't seen a question. Yes. Thank you very much. We will see again with new developments. I want to make these demos for new development stages. We are creating new packages for this chatbot, and it is going on. If you have a comment, please do it to me from LinkedIn or as a mail. Please reach me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.